Persephone is the daughter of Zeus and Demeter. Demeter did not allow anybody to get near her as she loves her a lot. However, Hades fell in love with Persephone, and he really wanted her. He decided to go to Zeus for advice. Zeus told Hades to kidnap Persephone when Demeter was not around. Zeus told him that he would help in the kidnapping. So one day when Persephone was with her friends, who also took care of her, Persephone then saw beautiful flowers and went towards them without her friends and picked them up. But then she saw more beautiful flowers, which were more beautiful than the previous ones, and then she went towards them, and that happened a few more times. Soon Persephone was far away from her friends, and she did not realize that it was actually Zeus that was making the flowers grow to make her get away from her friends. So she reached a place which was far away, and then suddenly the ground opened, and Hades came out on his chariot wearing his helmet of darkness and kidnapped Persephone and took her to the underworld. He treated Persephone with respect and tried talking to her, but she would not listen and would keep throwing things around. He did not want to starve her, so he gave her food too, but she would not eat anything. Now, as Persephone did not want to stay in the underworld, she did not eat anything, as that was important, because if you eat anything at another person's house, it meant that you were accepting the hospitality of that person and was a guest, and that means that you had to behave well. Now this was going around in the underworld, but on Olympus, Demeter realized that Persephone was missing, and she went to Zeus to ask him. Zeus then told her what he had done, and Demeter got really angry. She said that she would not allow any plants to grow and would starve people. Helios was the only one who saw the kidnapping, but he did not tell the gods, as he did not like to get between the Olympian problems, and Hecate was the only one who heard Persephone screaming for help, but her magic worked best at night, so she was not able to find out anything as the kidnapping happened in the day. She told Demeter that she would help her in the night. However, they did not find anything. Demeter traveled everywhere in search of her daughter and approached a town. The royal family of that town took in Demeter and treated her with respect, thinking that she was an old lady as Demeter was disguised. Demeter also tried making the son of the queen immortal, but that did not work out, and Demeter also revealed who she was. The prince sent his horses to find any information about Persephone. When they came back, the horses, they said that only the Titan Helios had seen the kidnapping. Demeter went to Helios and told the royal family that she would award them too. Helios told Demeter about Hades, and Demeter got really angry again. She stopped the plants and let the people starve, and even Zeus had told her the same thing, and she stopped crop growth everywhere except the town that helped her out. Now back to the underworld. Persephone stepped out her room and went around the palace and saw the jewels and stuff, and realized just how powerful Hades is. She then go to the throne room and heard Hades telling somebody that he doesn't care how many people die, which led to Persephone asking Hades what he was up to. Hades told her what Demeter was doing and that Demeter hates the underworld and him and would not come down to rescue her. Persephone then left the throne room and approached a garden. She was surprised, and she also saw that all her favorite plants on the earth were there in that garden. Hades then got behind her and asked her if she liked it and told her that he had it made specially for her. Meanwhile, on Olympus, Zeus and the other gods were getting really hungry, and then Zeus asked Hermes to go to the underworld and ask Hades to return Persephone. Hermes did that, and when he went down, they were standing in the garden, and a spirit approached Hades and told him that Hermes had come. Hades went and talked to Hermes, while the gardener of the garden asked Persephone if he wanted to eat the pomegranates. At first she said no, but she got really tempted looking at it and decided that she could eat a little. Once she finished eating the part of the pomegranate, Hades came to the garden with Hermes. Hades told her that Hermes had come to take her home, and even though he, Hades, would do anything for Persephone, he could not fight the whole Olympian council. Persephone, however, was not happy about going back, as she was not able to stand the devastated look on the face of Hades. Hermes, however, asked her the basic questions, and also if she had eaten anything in the underworld. Persephone hid her hands, but the gardener then told her to show her hands. Then all of them saw that she had eaten a part of the pomegranate. Hermes went back to Olympus and told them the news. Demeter got pissed, and nearby crops just wilted because of her anger. Then Hestia came up with a solution that she could stay with Hades for the part of the year, as she ate that much of the pomegranate, and the rest with Demeter, and everyone agreed to that. Persephone also fell in love with Hades and got married to him. The disagreements among the gods on Olympus, Hades' love for Persephone, and his desire to marry her, all contributed to Persephone becoming a strong character. Eventually, Persephone's love for Hades led to finding a solution to appease Demeter's anger. Thus, Persephone would stay part-time in the Underworld and part-time with Demeter. Persephone staying in the Underworld represents the coldness of winter and death, while her ascent to the surface symbolizes the arrival of spring and rebirth. This is regarded as an allegory illustrating the cycle of seasons. This story depicts the power of love, the importance of independence, and even how far a mother would go for her daughter. Persephone's tale, like other female characters in mythology, is that of a strong, complex, and inspiring character.